So next task is here. First delete it and take one router from here, turn it off, then take this interface NM1FETX. Earlier only we have two interfaces, now we created three interfaces. Now press control and copy from here only. You can change the name R1, anything. Now take the L2 switches and some host end users. Now connectivity, control, press hold. As I mentioned, it's a crossover cable, device to device crossover cable. Give any IP addresses, your wish. That is, give any IP addresses. And here, first task is, three tasks is there. Till yesterday, what we discussed. First task is static routing. Statically enable the routing. Then second task is for same lab, enable the default routing. And third task is RIP, dynamic routing. Three tasks here. How will enable the static routing? I'll show you 1-2 commands only. You see, turn it on. This also turn it on from here. Turn it on from here. I'll show you the static routing basic configuration part. How to enable the static routing. If you are taking IP address from here, one I take as a like public IP address /24 11.1.1.1/24 and here 12.1.1.1/24 12.1.1.2/24 and it's a gateway of 192.168.10.1 8 20.1/24 192.168 30.1/24. I'll show you only one thing, static. Then yesterday we discussed default also. Config terminal interface fast Ethernet 0/1 and give the IP route. Likewise, statically we should have to enable. I'm not sorry. Before that, we'll give the IP as well. IP address 192.1.1.1 for this student. No shutdown. Exit and this interface first Ethernet 0/0. No shutdown and give the IP address 192.168.10.1 subnet password. From here, nothing and configure same thing here. enable config terminal and interface fast Ethernet 0 by 1 and exit and interface fast Ethernet 1 by 0 IP address 12.1.1.1 255.255.255.0 no shutdown exit and interface fast Ethernet 0 by 0 no shutdown and IP address 192.168.20.1 255.255.255.0 exit from here. Now verify show IP interface brief. With this command we can verify it, and this interface is LAN interface and this interface is WAN interface and this is the WAN interface. You can verify this command. It's still down because of protocol is down. This router is down. Will enable now. Enable config terminal interface for Ethernet 0 by 1 IP address 12.1.1.255.255.255.2 and on shutdown exit and LAN interface fast Ethernet 0 by 0 and IP address is 192.168.30.1 255.255.255.0 no shutdown. Click from here and verify it. Show IP interface brief. Two interfaces are up only. Now try to ping for this interface. Neighbor ping 12.1.1.1 for this interface. Directly connected interfaces. Yes, we can able to ping. Try to ping from here to this interface. Try to ping 1.1.1.1. We cannot able to ping because path is not there. Path is not there. So first, before that, show IP route. In routing table, check the path is there or not. 11.1.1.11.1.1.0. Path is not there. So if path is not there, we cannot able to reach. If path is there, then only it is possible to reach. Understood? Guys, any questions?
Then how can we establish communication from router 3 to router 1?
Yes, good question. So if we need to establish a connection from this router 3 to router 1, so we have a routing. So we have a route. We need to form a routing in routing table for this route. Then only we can able to reach that route. If that route is not there, we cannot able to reach. So how we have a options like static, dynamic, and default. So default is 0.0.0.0. If you configure 0000 and subnet mask also 000 and give the next hop IP address, it can reach the gate. from here. Just I'll give you simple one command. Then I'll remove the IP route, give the question mark, and from prefix, which prefix? And next hop interface is next hop interface 12.1.1.1. 12.1.1.1. So now check show IP route. These things from here to we can reach through this exit interface. Now try to ping 1.1.1.1.1. We cannot able to try to ping from this interface now up to this interface because it's directly connected to this router. We can our traffic is up to here. Now try to ping this directly connected interface to yes, we can able to reach so up to here. So our traffic is giving reply here from here, but we should have to create a reverse path also for these routers also. Here also we should have to enable the same thing in this router. So then only it will work. So IP route. It's easy to configure in default routing. Not much more difficult also for default routing. One dot. This is an exit interface for this router. This is the exit interface for this router. One dot two. Try to ping it. 11. Yes, we can able to ping. Understood? Both end reverse and forward end we should have to enable. Even though we haven't configured it here, but we have a path from this router, right? So that is the reason it is transferring the packets. So IP route. This route having the two informations. So that is the reason it is transferring and receiving the packets. Entire routing table this router having. So this router. Got it? If you want to ping from this PC, if you configure like here, 10.1, 10.10. Is unreachable. Host is unreachable because this router don't have the path for this routers. Packets are dropping here only. So if you configure same thing here, guys, understood? These routers don't have that path. If you try to ping this route, 20.10. So check here, this route having this path. So try to ping from here, ping 192.168, 20.10. Yes, we can able to read because this router having this path. This router. So whenever you are configuring, check step by step, troubleshoot it, check step by step path. If you need a default routing from here, just create a default routing. Config terminal. Understood? Guys, the reason why we are not able to ping before the troubleshooting part, I should have to mention. So show IP route. If you are trying to reach this router from this router, give the IP address from PC 192.168 30.10. It won't forward the packet, but this router don't have this part. This router from we can able to reach from here to here. Confuse in routing. Don't confuse in routing. Basic routing I'm explaining here. Basic routing. So this router having 0.0.0.0 with this help, we can able to reach from here to here. But we cannot able to reach from this location to this location. The reason behind is, even though we should have to reach that destination, but in this routing table, in this router routing table, we don't have this route and this route. These two routes we don't have. I haven't configured till yet default routing, static routing, nothing I have configured. But still we can able to reach because of this routing giving to him this entire routing information, because directly connected, both are point to point connected. So we can able to reach from here to here. But this routing, this router from this to this, we cannot able to reach because of this router don't have this routing information. Can verify it. You can verify it from here and show IP route. Show IP route. This route having this routing information, even though default routing also not have. Now just configure default routing. Before that, I should have to know you are understanding concept, routing concept or not. How to check the routing table, I should have to know. Guys, yes or no? Soumya?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is the reason we are not able to ping from 30.10 to 20.10? What is the reason behind? What is the reason behind we are not able to ping from 30.10 to 20.10? This PC to this PC, this PC to this PC, this box to this box. What is the reason? Lohit? If you are not listening, guys, just exit from class.
Yeah, we haven't configured the default routing
Huh?
from. We haven't configured the default routing.
Default routing. Only default routing? Riti?
Yeah, the routing information is not there in this PC, like
Which PC?
the second one.
PC will maintain the routing table?
No, this
Then why you said?
second routing.
Rohit?
Yes, sir.
What is the reason behind why we are not able to ping from this PC 30.10 to 20.10? How many times I told you? How many times I have explained here? Ravindra? Ravindra,
Yes,
what is the reason? Venkat,
we haven't.
tell me.
Yes, sir.
Ravindra and Venkat, tell me.
Sir, it's like routing R2 may drop the packets. So
Or to drop the
it's
packet, exactly. What is the reason? Why it is dropping the packet? How many times I have explained here this topic? Till 10 minutes I am explaining these things. Then I am asking the question. Then you guys are not replying the answers. Soumya? Soumya,
Yes, sir.
what is the reason? If you are not listening, exit from class, no issue. Simply why you are sitting in class. So again, I'm explaining a router will maintain the routing table. This R2 router don't have these prefixes. So that is the reason we are not able to ping. Router 2. See, here you can have the you in front of you only routing table. R2 routing table we have. So in this routing table, 192.168.30.1, 30.0 or any routing information this R2 have or not. This R2 router having this prefix information or not?
No.
no, sir.
No, no. That is the reason we cannot able to ping. Now we have to enable the routing. We have a static routing, default routing, and dynamic routing. Here we are discussing default routing. I'll explain how to configure default routing. Config T, IP route 0.0.0.0 and 0.0.0.0. Next hop IP address is this one. It's a prefix unknown any destination with the help of 0.0.0 unknown destination we can able to reach. And this is a subnet mask of 0.0.0. It will be entire information up to /32 means class A, class B, class C, class D, entire IP addresses, IPv4 IP addresses, IPv4, all the addresses we can able to reach with this single command. With exit interface is this one. 1.2.1.2. And same thing I'll enable here also. For this interface now. We have to reach this interface to this interface also. 1.1.1.1. Show IP route. Now tell me, now check here. this routing information, with this route, default route, we can able to reach entire routing to IPv4 addresses, how many we have. Now try to ping it from this PC to one 192.168. Earlier what we did ping from this PC 10.30.10 to 10.20.10. Yes, earlier we haven't pinged because of routing information not in there in R2 table. In router 2, we don't have routing information. Now try to ping from here to here. Ping 192.168 10.10. First packet drop because of ARP. It will learn the MAC address based on the ARP. So this is the entire thing, default routing, and this is a task today, default routing and static routing and dynamic routing.